Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, March 1st. We're looking at Window Traders Market Profile of SPY IWMN, triple Qs. Another interesting day, another incredible range. We have a range of $10.06. We have 130 million shares on the tape already. Good range, good volume. That's all we could ask for. The market doesn't hurt you. You hurt yourself. I hurt myself today. We'll go over that in a minute. I thought I saw the market really well today, except for one time frame, which cost me dearly because I made money on all my trades except two. One I lost small on, one I lost a bunch on. So the way I escaped January and February from doing something silly, I didn't escape the first day of March. The good news is it's only the first day of March. Bad news is I'm in a nice hole. Nothing but my fault. B-shape for Russell, a beautiful B-shaped textbook. They end 9 wide, afternoon rally high in K. Triple Qs go out with a trend day. They have double distribution day, single prints in E. Now, SPY and ES are just a little bit different. ES filled their singles, SPY left 2 cents. So technically SPY is a double distribution day and ES has an afternoon rally high in L. Man, I mean, after the poor trade I had, really kept me out of some other ones because my head just mentally for trading wasn't in it. As I was teaching the room, educating and explaining everything that was going on. But it is what it is. We start tomorrow again. I started the day off with a short in A period against yesterday's high with a 438 put, which worked out pretty nice. Then we, in B period, took another short when we got below, let me see, B period I took the short below A's high, and I had a problem with my machines. I ended up making money on it, but I had some issues. I couldn't get out where I wanted to, but I ended up making money, but not as much. Actually, I'm sorry, I lost money on that trade because I was trying to enter exits and they wouldn't take it, and when I finally it was finally accepted my order, B had traded up, and I just took it off for a small loss. So that was frustrating right off the bat. And then I took a long in B when we backed up the 433 calls against. I didn't think we were going to have single prints early. So when we took out the day's low, took a long and took the 433 calls, and it went back into A's range. Now, C, I took a short against B's low because now we're one time framing down, 434 puts. That worked out. I took a put in D period against A's low, 435 puts. So I was having a good morning. Despite that small loss and machine problem in B where I should have probably made money, I was doing okay. Now E comes along. We attempted to go trend in C. We filled them. So when E took out C's low, now here's a nuance I should have realized, and I knew it prior, but I should have put more emphasis on it. I told the room, when D couldn't go up and get A's low to get 4 for 4 wide, I was like, that's a nuance. Keep an eye on that. But I still didn't expect us to take out the day's low in E and absolutely rip as low as we did. I had and again, I could have been out of this. I had a very small long, basically against the day's low. Then when it went low, I'm like, all right, I think we can come back in. I added to it. It was the 430 calls. But when it started going then towards the day of yesterday's low, should have just got out. Instead, I added again right at the low. I'm like, maybe they hold it, maybe they come back in. Like I said, wishing and hoping doesn't work. Right, I took a small loss and turned to a rather large loss, and just silliness on my part. Took it off. After that, I actually took a short in F because we had single prints, the 435 puts, nothing big. Again, my head was a mess at that point. H, I was kind of teaching in the room. Again, I wouldn't have taken a big one, but when we had gotten up in H, I would have taken some kind of short. Inside the single prints, never did, not a big deal. And then in J, I actually took a long because it felt like they wanted to stop the one-time framing down. Actually innovated, took the long before we popped eyes high, and I got paid on that one. So incredibly, you make money on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 6 trades. I missed the short and H. So you make money on 6 trades, lose small on one, but get crushed on another one and have a horrible day. And that's something, like I said, I have to work on. You can't go 6-2 and have a horrible P&L. Well, I did. My fault. And that's something I try to instill in the traders in my room. So, upside destinations. Well, we did go out with a price probe, J's low. Now, we closed big time inside, but again, I want to see tomorrow morning if it's rejected or accepted come 9:30. So 427.93. Then my 2 little single prints. They start at 432.30 L's high and get filled at C's low at 31 cents. Then there's nothing until the day's high of 437.17. We talk about price vacuums. And then the daily high above that at 438.20. For the downside, there's nothing until today's low of 427.11. We ended 8 wide. I'm not using that. I won't ignore it tomorrow, but I won't use it. Now, I'll give you some other lows, but these are the lows I gave on the 24th, and that's why I want you to write them down so I don't have to go over them. 425.05 price probe, single prints 422.94 to 421.40. 417.94, 9 wide from that day, and 415.34 afternoon pullback low from the 24th. And then on the chart, I'm just going to show you the daily because right now that's where the action's at. Monthly's down, weekly's balance. Well, guess what? We're in a 3-day balance on the daily. We stretched it. We stretched the 2-day balance, right? We took out Friday's low by 75 cents, but it's still balanced. So balance rules apply tomorrow again. Now, we have a lot going on tomorrow. We have the State of the Union tonight. You have Bullard speaking at 9:30 right on the opening, which is absurd. You have Powell starting to testify at 10 a.m. And then you have the beige book out at 2. So this is a $10 range or whatever it is in the balance, something like that, $10, $11. The bottom line is this. If we take out today's low, you're coming out of balance to the downside, and eventually I think you're going to go test our yearly low. I really do, if we come out of it and get acceptance below. On the flip side, if we come out of the 3-day balance to the upside, then we're going to go test the trend day from the 17th, see if we can get that back, and obviously go and test the 20-day moving average. Thanks for liking and subscribing to the channel. Please pass this all on. Have your friends follow me. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. We had 3 or 4 people join today. The room is growing. So I think we offer a lot. We offer a lot. It's not just the trading. It's what we're looking for and how to help people grow and to become better traders. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.